Have you ever wondered why you feel very exhausted at the end of the day, even when you've not done too much work during the day? Hey, you beautiful souls. My name is Alifia Kapadia, and welcome to my channel. Have you ever wondered sometimes when you've not done too many things in the day also, but you feel very exhausted, you feel very tired? Now, let me explain this with a story. Imagine there's a girl called Mary. She wakes up in the morning and she has a great breakfast and she rewards her chef with some extra goodies or kindness because of the great breakfast she has eaten. She's very happy. Then she goes to work and there she experiences a colleague who's not so nice to her. She gets really irritated. She's unhappy. She removes that unhappiness by maybe binging on some extra chips or junk food. Then she meets her boss. Her boss appreciates her for something that she has done. Now she's very happy, and in that joy, she decides to treat herself with some dessert, and she orders dessert along with her lunch. Now her dessert turns out terrible, and she's very unhappy. She's angry. She's upset. During that upset moment, she reaches out for some unhealthy drinks. This goes on and on and on. So basically, you get the drift. During the entire day, we might have not done much, but because of the emotional roller coaster we go through, happiness and then acting upon it, sadness and then acting upon it, again
happiness and then acting upon it, and then again sadness and acting upon it.
all this is emotionally exhausting. So sometimes at the end of the day, you might have not done extra work, physical work. You must have done the normal things that you do throughout the day. But you are extremely exhausted because of your emotional roller coaster ride. It is very exhausting. I have some clients who tell me that I'm very tired, I'm fed up, I've had enough, I'm done with this, I don't know what to do. Now imagine a life, okay, the same Mary, and she wakes up in the morning, she has a great breakfast, she appreciates her cook, she goes to work, she experiences a rude colleague, and she doesn't let it affect her. She says, maybe that person is having a bad day. She moves on, she meets her boss, and her boss appreciates her work. She's very happy. She just gives a pat on her shoulder, stays in an equanimous state of mind. What you must have noticed is when you are extremely reactive and you react upon the external factors like your boss, your colleague, your food, your environment. So that means your emotional state is constantly going up and down. When your emotional state is constantly moving up and down, it is pushing you to act upon it also in very haphazard manner. So when your emotional state is going up and down, is not stable, is constantly changing throughout the day, you will notice that the way you act because of your emotional state is also constantly fluctuating. You are now behaving in a very haphazard manner. बाहर जो चीजें हो रही हैं, the external factors, they make you behave different. So when your external things are good, you behave in a different way. When your external things are not so good, you behave in a different way. So now it is exhausting to be at this constant emotional roller coaster ride. And that's why you feel tired at the end of the day without doing anything extra also. Now, how to counter it? Now imagine a scenario where Mary wakes up in the morning and again the same chain of events happen. Her cook makes good breakfast, then she goes to work, she meets a rude colleague, then she meets her boss who appreciates her. But now her state of mind is very stable, grounded, and she doesn't get too highly moved or too lowly moved based on the external factors. And that is what we call stability, security, safety. So to achieve a non-exhausting or to achieve a happy, peaceful life, it is very important to consider the state, the emotional state you're in all day, every day. If you can take care of your emotional state and be in a stable, grounded place, not go extremely crazy, happy and act from it when you are very happy, when external things make you happy, and similarly not go extremely low and do unproductive things and act in an unproductive way when your external factors are not so good. The answer to emotional maturity or the solution to emotional stability is first of all being aware. First become aware that, oh my god, this is a pattern. And this is what actually puts me up and down throughout the day. External factors. What if I could be stable and grounded within myself and not get affected by the external factors? Wow! Imagine that line. Imagine Mary now. She's so calm, she's so composed, she's happy, she's peaceful. She doesn't go extremely mad, ecstatic when something outside happens. Neither does she go down when she's extremely sad. She is able to maintain an emotional, secure state of mind. That would be amazing, right? If you want to learn how to have an emotional security, how to have emotional maturity, do let me know. If you have any questions regarding the content I share, please do share it in the comments below. I would be more than happy to help. Have a beautiful day.